to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer... has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for the season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see exactly what plays the quarterback likes. So they are confident they'll get him that mark early in the game. I'll keep you posted to how that looks down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Miami's offense will take the field first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked...
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Here's Mensah to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused. It's a running room. Touchdown, Hurricanes! He broke away from... Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover.
It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Touchdown, Canes! Quick. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. That's reeled in. It's Thurman. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Throwing, Mensah. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Pringle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the red zone, it's Pringle. Got to head into the end zone, and he rolls into the house. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 40. At the 45, on its way. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Back to throw, it's Edwards. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off.
Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Mensah. Soft spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fire. Right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And, man, the defense really needed that. They needed that.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Here's Mensah to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky, that wasn't a turnover.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Down big in the first half, not likely to catch up with field goals, so they'll keep the offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Could be an alley. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away. First play of the period, first down here. Tight end now in motion. Going with the ground game left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Back to throw, it's Edwards. Right on the money. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Pringle. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Back to pass, it's Edwards. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Under fire. It's caught. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throwing, Mensah. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Grab behind the line. It's Thurman. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Here's the pressure. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Throwing right. Complete downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Mensah. got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's Mensah to throw. That's caught. It's Pringle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a third and long. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll run for it. Might have a chance. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was
looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the they'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab on the left. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Throwing, Mensah. Going to take a shot. He's got it down the field. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And I love that.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter?
Here's a little room there. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heel. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring...
And the Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Pringle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 3rd and 3. Mensah. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Canes will have it 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Let's go.
And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they complete to start this drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hands it off. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Looking for a man. It's Edwards. He's got the back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. The screen, he can go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Finds his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got a man. It's Gilbert. Past the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
This time it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Run in the red zone. It's Pringle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hauls it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Throwing, Mensah. Touchdown, Canes. Got it right. Break. Over. Ready. Blue, 22. To the air. It's Chambers. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. So now it's 2nd and long. Red 18. Go. Where did he go? Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking down the middle. Hauls it in.
And this offense has got to... high gear now, making a big play. That is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
On the run, it's Hall. Maybe a crease. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game click?
Snags it, and there's running room. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. 14. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I love the pass rush here by the defense. 2 straight plays with their backs against the wall. Does not get better than that.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense...
The Canes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's an interesting call going.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying play action. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering him downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he crosses the goal line. Running inside, it's Pringle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Mensah fires to the big fella. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. Got the 1st down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find it.